Wednesday, February 1st, 2023, 12:52 p.m. Just I've been spending a lot of time on that side of the pond. I haven't been over here because it's so soft for me doing the plowing and not the plowing, but the grading. And we got a lot of water. I'm just now noticing it coming down close. Like the water was beyond that tree. This is about where the water line was when we got here. There was cedar all through here. That's why we cut them down, because the pond, when it is full, it overtakes them. But we were rookies at the time. We didn't know. We figured we would keep this water in there. But yeah, it's flooded all the way up here. Normally I'm walking around that patch of trees. So when I told you 2 inches is what they were calling for, gives me 8. Yeah, it's probably given me a couple feet. Wow, I was just plowing this the other day. This is insane. There's a creek down there somewhere. I just hope all my fish... Wow, look at them jumping through the water. Or those are birds. I thought that was the fish. See, now they'll be able to come up here and get all the goodness off the ground. Yeah, there's a creek going through here. That's what we cleaned out. Wow. See, I need to just take all this out. I just added this. This is all muck. I didn't really add it. I just pulled it out of here this way. And then I flattened it out, leveled it. It was in a big pile right here on this tree. This was a tree bridge. There's a tree, the base of the tree's on the other side. It's still connected. I left it connected when I cut it down so we could walk across the creek. Yeah, there's a drainage tube there somewhere. In here somewhere. What is going on that? We got a lot of water, huh, honey? What is going on? Bet you there's all kinds of fishies in here having fun, huh? But yeah, I thought I'd just document this side as well. Because this is... I figured it would overflow before it did this. This is right about where, like I said, that when we got here, it was this deep. Because that year, that winter, it was the winter, there was the bad freeze in Texas. The history-making storm, of course, we're in Galveston, where it hit the worst. See, me and Justin drove up here and found this spot. We were introducing ourselves to people in town, and everybody's like, why are you choosing Omaha? Why Omaha? And we're like, what are you talking about? This place is beautiful. But yeah, I want to get this pond high. So what I'm going to have to do is figure this out over here. Yeah, it's not going to go up the road, but I don't think they would want that like that. But like I said, this is about where it's usually at. Once summer hits, it's going to go down like no tomorrow. And especially if I start feeding it to the animals. Wow, this is insane. And me and Papa was down here, literally. digging and he fell. And that's what our biggest fear was him falling and then him not recovering. And he fell, and like 2 weeks later, he just was not doing good. And that's when he got real sick. It was, and I was trying to explain to him. He was like, well, I'm trying to dig, because there was a little trail. He was like, I'm trying to dig. I'm like, Papa, you're not understanding. This is going to be underwater. And he wasn't getting it. And that's when I knew. I was like, something's going on. He's not, like, he was digging at the bottom of the pond. And he was doing it saying that he was cleaning it up. And I'm like, Papa, as soon as it rains, everything you're digging is going to be filled back up. And he kept saying, I know. And I'm like, no, Papa, you've already fallen messing with it. He wanted me to get down there in the tractor and dig it out. And I'm like, I don't understand what you're wanting me. You're wanting me to dig out the bottom of the pond that I've already dug out. He was digging like loose clay up. I had already gotten all the muck out. Me and Justin went all the way around this thing and cleaned it out. And over there, extended it. That's what all that muck is down there. Submerged. We brought that ground up really high. That's why it took so long for the... If we wouldn't have did the work that we did, it would have already been flooded. It just had a lot more area to fill up here now. Like, that added thousands of gallons by me cutting that hill out. I mean, I have pictures of last year when we were during the drought. Maybe I'll post it on one of the listings, the whatever they call those things. I'll post a picture of it, of how low this was. It still hasn't breached yet. If we get the rain we're supposed to still, I think I don't think it's supposed to wind up until tomorrow. I think it's supposed to pick up again overnight. But yeah, it will. I mean, unless it keeps going that way, which it's done. That's why I don't think it, like I just got done saying, it didn't overflow yet because of the expanding we did. It would have already been overflowing here. The first night. Showed you guys in the last video. I think it's actually uploading now. Hi, ladies. You guys drying up? Huh? You okay? Everything good? You need anything? Coffee, tea, cigarette? No? I'll see you back at 5. Yeah. Gotta have fun. See, the rain was coming, so when I was watching or looking at it yesterday while making that video, I was trying to keep an eye on my phone to make sure that it wasn't getting soaked, so I really wasn't catching it. And now that I see it, it's like... But we did get a lot of rain this morning as well, so... I mean, that's the spot I said yesterday, about a foot more. And it's literally... It's almost over. Couple inches more. But yeah, I just figured I'd make a video on that and update it. Look at that. You look at last week's video, or whenever the last one I posted of the pond. But where I showed that video yesterday, this is the other side I was talking about flooding. So then all this would be pond. All the way around to here, to the backside, and then all of this would be just like an island. All this, you know what I mean? At first Cletus was like, dude, what are you talking about? That would never work. And then after we started clearing this out, he was like, oh, okay. See, I need to still fix, this all needs to be filled in. I want this to be level. Put a spillway in there. Spillway pipe or whatever you want to call it. This go flat across. This is, like I said yesterday, all the dirt I dug out. We made a path through there. That's where I walked you guys through yesterday. We're just at the top of the dam right now, looking down. But look at how clean that water is down there. I wanted to put the hogs down here. They would make a mess. But yeah. Alright guys, you know what to do. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting and liking and doing the things you guys do. Channel's growing quick, so I'm trying to pump out these videos for you. Just let me know what y'all think. It's time to expand the farm. I gotta get the rest of these trees out as well. You couldn't even see the pond through here. We cut so many trees out. You could see most of the stumps. We burned a lot of the stumps out. Alright guys, God bless. Y'all come back now. If you guys only knew that dog 2 years ago, everybody knows back home, he wouldn't go near water like that. Rain, storms, shaking, everything. As soon as I noticed it was him, I had to say that. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Old Chancy Pants. Bubbles. Bubbles. What are you doing?